Research and innovation provide important input to modern societies. But what kind of societies should research and innovation help us to realize? The CIMULACT project has engaged more than 1,000 citizens across Europe in answering this question. The citizens were carefully selected and faced with this challenging task. In a full-day workshop in each of 30 European countries, citizens worked hard to render a full image of their visions for the future. Let's take a look at how. Using the same method in each of the 30 involved countries, CIMULACT gathered citizens to envision a sustainable and desirable future. The visions were made in national workshops across Europe in a step-by-step process where the citizens used their daily life experience and their imagination. The workshops were divided into two phases, an imagination phase and a vision building phase. In the imagination phase, the citizens imagined their desirable future using three different approaches. Since you can't project the future before you understand the past, the citizens were taken back in time. Gathered in small groups, the citizens tried to relive the challenges faced by society 30 or 40 years ago. The hopes, the dreams that citizens had back then, and the changes that have actually occurred since then. The exercise allowed the citizens to reflect on the range of changes that may occur over the span of a generation. Associating freely from photographs of everyday situations, the citizens were invited to imagine concrete situations within a desirable future. The citizens were asked to select 2 or 3 situations that they think would have the potential to change during the next 30 to 40 years. The imaginary journey was an exercise where citizens sat quietly with eyes closed. Using their imagination, a speaker in the room slowly guided them to a path with a door. They were told that behind the door, 40 years had passed. The citizens were asked to step into this new world. In this future world, the participants should look around and imagine which people they met, what the surroundings looked like, what they could see, hear, and smell. The imagination phase progressed into the final vision building phase, and here the citizens really went to work. In small groups, the citizens wrote down their wishes, hopes, and fears for themselves, their family and friends, as well as for society in 2050. Based on these ideas and writings, the citizens each created 2 mini-stories about the future with the title, a few lines of description, and pictures. From these mini-stories, each group built 2 raw visions of desirable futures using pictures and illustrations. The raw visions were presented in plenary, and the most interesting of the raw visions were selected to be elaborated and finalized in each group. The result of the 30 national workshops was 179 unique and concrete visions, each covering a variety of societal challenges. The visions are important for setting the future direction of research and innovation in Europe in response to the citizens' wishes. But from the citizens' perspective, the process was also valued.
Chciałem powiedzieć, że jest to bardzo dobre takie spotkanie. Nie chcę to owijać, chwalić czy coś takiego, tylko moje to są prawdziwe odczucia, że pytają ludzi, że interesują się i cieszymy się z tego powodu, że możemy w tym brać udział, że kraj, Europa jest w potrzebie.
Jeg ser at vi har mange ulike innfallsvinkler, men at vi berører mange av de samme temaene. Og vi snakker veldig mye om individet, men også om samfunnet, og hvordan teknologien kan understøtte prosesser som gjør at individet og samfunnet kan fungere best mulig sammen.
Това, което ми хареса в днешната сбирка, беше, че аз успях да дам мое мнение, което съм искал да го дам винаги. В случая беше в сферата на образованието и това евентуално ще достигне до хора, които отговарят за нашето бъдеще напред.
Research and innovation contribute to defining our future. But to set the direction of our future cannot be the task of experts and policymakers alone. The 179 visions developed during the CIMULACT project have given a diverse group of citizens a voice and an entry to set the agenda for European research and innovation so that it responds to the real needs and demands of European citizens. Only by building visions do we get the future we dream of.